To the I-Team now, a county's plan to turn waste into fuel is now under fire from outraged citizens. Lamar County has spent more than $20 million on a landfill project that was originally supposed to be operating by 2017.
Fox 5 I-Team reporter Johnny Edwards has been digging into the spending and asked the county to show him where all of the money went. Johnny.
That's right, Courtney. It all started with a plan for Lamar County's landfill to go green and to generate revenue. Now, with a big loan for the project about to come due, some taxpayers are furious and all out of patience. You're looking at what was supposed to be a model for the whole state. A cutting-edge plan to turn trash into cash.
We have these two here. The third one is on its way.
All of it dreamed up by Lamar County Solid Waste Authority Executive Director Johnny Poor.
If we can take an environmental problem and solve it and bless my community and bless my home and bless my people, we've done something.
His master plan? A $27.5 million state loan to build machines at this landfill that would turn Poor's trash-to-cash vision into a reality. Original anticipated completion date? November 2017. For years, no one made much fuss about the project, even though it was years behind schedule. But a new landfill operator, AmWaste, changed the rules earlier this year about drive-up dumping.
We went to bring trash to the landfill and were turned away, okay? And it was like, what's going on here?
Elaine Halada went to a commission meeting to complain and met other residents upset about the same thing. They formed the Concerned Citizens Group of Lamar County, a loose association of outraged citizens that has been researching and speaking out.
And one question led to another, and we started looking into it, and we started finding out a lot of things that just didn't seem right.
Like, what happened to that 2014 loan for $27.5 million?
You've had failures. You've made promises. Oh, we're going to be up and going.
Can you explain what happened? Why did it not happen on schedule?
Just complex. It is a complex. We had to change from electricity to a different utility of gas. So that meant it meant repurpose, redesign, re-engineer, then re-permit, and then relocate. And that, with COVID mixed in the middle of it, that's just it.
So that accounts for 6 years?
Yes, sir.
Poor gave the Fox 5 I-Team a tour, showing some of the products that can be derived from trash, which he hopes the county can one day sell for a profit.
This is a golf cart bracket for a windshield golf cart bracket.
He showed us the machinery that's been assembled so far. Some of it set up at the landfill, some set up in a nearby building that he says will eventually house the county's entire waste-to-fuel operation.
And you can see better, this whole apparatus shakes. It has a series. Do you mind ducking under here?
But notice what we didn't see. Any of that machinery operating. The buildings are mostly quiet.
Can you tell us, when do you think this will start working?
To answer your question, I'm hopeful to have a permit here. The approval letter within the next couple of weeks to 4 weeks, certainly before the end of the year.
Poor promises the facility will soon begin evaporating leachate, or rainwater landfill runoff, to free up landfill space. But what about the rest of the project, which is supposed to make that lucrative fuel and plastic filler product?
When is that going to start? It's going to be dependent on contracts, contractors. We're shooting for next summer.
The summer of 2024?
Yes, sir.
Around the time, Lamar County must start paying back that $27.5 million loan from the state.
I do not trust him. I did not trust him. I don't think that he's telling us the truth.
We've asked for a forensic audit of their books, try to find out where the money has gone and why it went where it has gone.
The group is asking the Lamar County Board of Commissioners to vote later this month to hire an outside firm to conduct that forensic audit they want. Now, the stalled project is only part of the story here. Wait until you see who's been getting paid out some of that loan money. We'll have that story next week. Russ, Courtney?
Yeah, well, $27.5 million and over the course of almost 10 years, it seems like a lot of money to not have any results to show for it. Is the state doing anything to hold the authority accountable for the loan terms?
Not that we can see. That loan money came from the Georgia Environmental Finance Authority, which over the years has granted the landfill authority 7 loan modifications. And they tell us that Lamar County is in compliance with its loan agreement. So with the landfill authority saying they have other revenue streams to start making those monthly payments, we don't really see anybody at the state jumping up and down about this.
Well, interesting. Let's hope it gets going as quickly as he says it's going to now.
Absolutely. We'll be on top of it.
All right. Johnny, thanks.